What are you seeing from them? What challenges do they present?
Well, I think the unique challenge for us is just to be able to finish down here. And we just didn't have that middle of the season for us was so tough. And we've gained a little momentum, but I'd really like to see us finish really strong and have a great end of the year. That's the challenge, whether it's Idaho or San Jose State or New Mexico State. I think we can really focus in on our execution getting better.
What does their defense do? I mean, what do they do defensively?
Well, their head football coach that was let go a week or so ago called about 50% of the defense. So their defensive coordinator, I think, this last week against San Jose did a few more things that I think he's comfortable with. But they go between a 4 down and an odd front. They like the blitz. But traditionally, I shouldn't say traditionally, really the last few weeks we've been seeing some of the same coverages, and I would suspect that they'll play some of the same zone coverages that we've been seeing all season long, and they splinter in some man blitz stuff. We have not seen much man blitz stuff in the last 5 weeks. We really haven't. And I think these guys will do a little bit of that against us this week, which will be new.
How encouraged were you by the performance at Georgia Tech, and how does that affect moving forward?
Well, I was pleased up front that our guys were able to, with as banged up as we were and kind of mixing and matching guys, the fact that they were up physical up front, that they targeted well and played confidently. We've slimmed the plan down quite a bit, but I think we rushed for 190 yards in that game, and it really opened up our ability to get some shots down the field. We got a handful of those that really makes a difference in chunks. And then we won the field position battle. So that, for an offense, that coming out from the 50-yard line most of the game was quite a benefit for us offensively, and that helped a lot. So I don't know that we played any real great, but we had field position and ran the football well, and that usually translates into victories.
How would you assess the improvement and growth of your young offensive linemen? You've got a bunch of them that have kind of had to fill in the roles. How would you see?
I think Coach Weber has done an outstanding job. He's had a tough job this year. Culturally, he's been working on that group a lot starting in January, just getting them into the shape that he wanted them in, and then playing the way that he's wanted them to play and that we want them to play offensively as a group and as a football program. And so it's been quite a work in progress, but it's been fun to see Solomone Kafu and Manaki Baitai come in and really bring a physical presence to us. And I think that kind of started with Famika and I, and when we lost him, these two younger guys came in and really did a good job. They're not young, they're both old men, but did a great job. So it's been fun to see him do it.
What about Riker? It doesn't seem to get a lot of attention, but he's been in that role much of the year.
Riker's going to be great. Heaven permitting, with just his body physically. He's still a young kid, and his body just hasn't quite filled in yet. But athletically, he's as good as anybody will play against. He moves really well.